Hey there, I'm back. I wanted to do another short little video with using Ultimate FPS and these Halberds. The reason I'm doing the Halberds is because these are larger melee weapons, and you can see how to change the different effects of it. These are free that Mr. Necturus put out. He puts out a lot of awesome assets. So we have our advanced player. Going to do the similar steps as before. So I'm going to Control D, duplicate the mace. I'm going to name it 5 Halberd. I am going to find the mace, drag it into my scene. Now I've already loaded the Halberds, so you'll see that there are a couple of different ones. So if you were going to use these, you would probably make 3 different weapons, like what we're about to do. So you would do this 3 different times. So I'm just going to grab this one. So I'm going to find my mace, drag it right onto it. You'll see it shows up there. Now I'm going to rename this to Halberd. I'm going to drag it into my weapons prefab folder. So you'll see it's in here now. And now I'm going to go and edit the Halberd to align it up with the mace. Just pretty much basic lining it up. Turn it around how you want. Once you have it where you like it, that's close enough. Then you go to the mesh, expand the mesh render, change this to 1. That gets rid of the mace. I'm going to apply this. Let's check out. So they use bump specular. I'm going to put reflective bump specular, and this cube map, I'm just going to grab the mace one. So we have the mace cube map. I'm going to save my scene. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Come over here to my Halberd, place this with the mace. The mace one with the Halberds, I just dragged it right there. Down here under our damage settings. So if the range of a sword or mace is 2, I'm going to change the Halberd to 7. So that might be too much. Let's make it, let's make it 6, whatever. The damage amount, I'm going to go from 5, just going to make it 7. And I'm going to give it a bigger radius. I'll just double it. So it was 0.3, so I'm going to make it 0.6. You're probably going to want to change the sounds. Alrighty, let me apply that. I'm going to save my scene. Now we need to create a new weapon item type. So if I look in the under the player, the VPFP inventory, you'll see mace is an item. So I want to make an item. So this one is going to be called Halberd. So you would put a texture, you know, similar to these other ones that are set up. So under the inventory, I'm going to put it in the item caps. I'm just going to make it 1. And then I want him to have it when the player to have it when we start the game. So I've got that set up. So then I'm going to save my scene and apply. Alright, so that's set up. One other quick thing I wanted to show you is this player respawner. So what I did was I created some empty game objects. So for instance, I put one right here, and then I added this VP spawn point. And you notice the green arrow, that's the direction they're going to face when they spawn. So I've got 3 of them. It's not zooming to it. Well, I've got 3 of them in my scene. One's right there. One is near the front gate, right there, and the other one is right where we started. So I just put those in the scene, and you change the arrow, change the direction of where you want it, and on this the spawner actually automatically locates it, so after you die you'll spawn in one of these random places. So now if I hit play, alright, so let's show the okay, so we're going to show the maze first. So notice I can't hit it from there. I hit it from there. Now I'm going to do the halberd. So the damage is more. I'm going to try to die. Alright, so I died, and then when I respawn, I'm at the front gate. See, I was all the way back there. Now I'm at the front gate. And then when I die again, notice I still have my weapons. I'm at the other spawn. So I still have my mace, and I still have my halberd. So the reason those are still there is because I put them sorry, this is a little laggy. So I put the item records right here. So when you look at the inventory, anything that's only in the item caps, that means you have to pick it up. Anything that's in this item records, the way I understand it, is this will always be there. So if you wanted to, for instance, drop this, you would have to create a script that like drops the weapon. Alrighty, so that's how you do the halberd. So really it's down here on the damage. You know, we've got it at 7. The range, I mean, you could even increase this. Whatever works best. You also can change some of the, I believe it's the rendering, the field of view. I'm going to hit play and show this real quick. Okay. So if I go to the rendering, change the field of view, I can see more of the mace. And then you could probably lower this or whatever. So what you're going to do is play with it, and then I need to write that down so when I stop, it's going to go back to what it was, and I can just change it to 63. And then when I hit play, it'll be ready, and you can see the weapon. So and then if I switch to the other weapon, it's got a different view. Alrighty, I hope that helped. Alright, sorry, I forgot one little thing. So on your halberd, well, first it should be named 6 halberd because I have 6 weapons. And down here under the item, this needs to be the halberd. I keep forgetting to change that. So VP underscore item, whatever your weapon is, that's what it needs to be. So you'll see sword 6, got your mace, and so on. Alrighty, thanks a lot.